Hey, you got time?
Yeah, I got time. Talk to me.
You sound rushed. I don't want to bother you.
Go. I got time.
You're on the air, by the way. Not on the air, but you're on tape. What goes through your head when events like this happen? Do you feel undue pressure in any way?
No, why would I feel under pressure? I
Be-
mean, what goes through my head is pain, and I'm sick, and there are Americans dead, and there are limbs flying. What else could go through a person's head?
Nothing extraordinary runs through your mind other than just
No, that
being.
ran through my mind was this was the city where Robert Spencer was disinvited by the Catholic diocese to talk to this very thing, to speak to this very threat. And that struck me because you don't know who's in that audience. You don't know that this disarming of the American people that everybody thinks is the answer, Operation Fetal Position, to this greatest threat to not just America, but freedom, to the civilized world, that he stopped. That struck me. That I will tell you. On top of they just, you get a stomach ache, and you see these videos of all the blood in the street, and you see a quintessentially American moment, the Boston Marathon on Patriots Day, and of course it's also Israel's Independence Day. I don't know if that's related. In their minds, it's all related. It's all of a piece. But and then you see, limbs flying, pandemonium, and blood on the street. Yeah. What can I say to you? I'm sick from it.
Does anything change in your mind if it's once it goes from speculation to confirmation that this was jihadi?
No, just that the message and the work that I've been doing and my beleaguered colleagues have been doing for months is that much is that much more important, and that it's more critical now. And I think that people might be, because of the work that we've been doing, more aware of the spin. Watch the spin.
Well, that was my coy question at the beginning. I hated to be coy, but do you think that it's possible for them to spin it around and point blame at you?
Well, you see right now, front page, Salon Magazine has a giant, well, the actual article by, I think, a vicious propagandist, Alex Walls. Pamela blames a jihadi. No, I didn't. I picked up a news story.
Right.
So now, the slaughter and the dead and the wounded are, a mere, footnote to the fact that Pamela Geller is blaming a jihadi. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. FDR is blaming the Nazis. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how they sell this crap to people. I don't know how people aren't outraged. Honestly, it's shocking to me. But I don't know. You see these kinds, this Islamic terror, and I don't know if the American people are going to buy it. I got to be honest with you. I honestly don't know. I don't.
Did anything resonate in your head about a certain irony, the fact that you were disinvited at Great Neck Synagogue? Did that even cross your mind?
I'll be honest with you. Being disinvited when they caved to Islamic supremacist pressure and leftist pressure, and then of course you saw what happened. Not one, but two synagogues had me. And yesterday was, I haven't even posted my video yet. And of course, in light of today's events, it's really positively surreal. But the fact is, there were close to 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
Close to 1,000 people. There were over 500 people outside. They had to set up a jumbotron outside. People want to know, and I would not have reached 1,000 people. And not just that, but all of the news reports, which were vicious before the talk. And I will say one thing: the media coverage after the talk was far more responsible. I will tell you that the News 12 report was the most accurate, or the closest to accurate news coverage I have ever seen since I've even begun doing this work.
Mm.
So something is happening. I'd rather it happened that way than the horror of today. But how long could we really expect Big Fur Hat? How long could we really expect the attacks to be thwarted every single time? The Reserve Building, the Federal Reserve Building. I mean, it was one thing after another. We've been thwarting attacks on an almost weekly basis here now. How long did you expect to have a perfect record? It's just not realistic.
One last question. Do you personally know David Wood, the person that did that outstanding video?
I met him he happened to come to the speech. I had him speak at the Jessica Mokdad Human Rights Conference. I know him in I don't know, 6 degrees of separation. I know him, it's 4 degrees, does that work? But the video that he did, it was unprompted by me, I can assure you. I didn't know he was going to do it. But I thought it was a stunning indictment of the fallacy, the straw man, which he cites in that video, of the argument that the enemy makes. And they are the enemy.
Any word on whether the rabbi saw this video and responded at all?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. He doesn't chat on me.
Right. All right, well, Big Fur Hat's getting another call. You can hear the beep.
That's it. Goodbye.
I'll talk to you. Bye.